So, hey, what's going on, fiends? So, yes, you were reading this correctly. Somebody in Pennsylvania decided to dress up as one of our favorite slasher villains and delete another human being. I just don't get the human psyche sometimes. As much as I love horror movies, and as much as most of you that watch my channel love horror movies, never has it crossed my mind to ever delete another human being because I seen it in a horror movie, but now this has happened. So of course, you're going to have all these different groups come out and they're going to have to point their fingers at something and they're going to point it at horror movies. They're going to say, "See, horror movies influence people to do these evil acts." But to pinpoint it as horror movies being that thing that made that person do that. No, this person already had a fractured psyche and they just grasped at something and went with it. But let's just read the article. So on ihorror.com says real life horror in Pennsylvania, Scream costume clad killer strikes in Layton, Pennsylvania. In a horrifying echo of a chilling killers depicted in the Scream movie series, a Pennsylvania community was rocked by a gruesome deletion. The assailant, donning the franchise's iconic mask and cloak, wielded a Black Ripper fixed blade knife. Zach Russell Moyer, 30, carried out a nightmarish attack on his neighbor, Edward Whitehead Jr., in the small Carbon County town of Layton. Moyer's assault was particularly brutal, employing not only a knife, but also a small chainsaw, ultimately resulting in Whitehead's death. Armed with a small battery powered chainsaw and the knife, Moyer had intentionally gone to Whitehead's house next door for the purpose of scaring him. However, the situation escalated fatally when he inflicted a stab wound to Whitehead's head. The incident prompted an immediate response from the local law enforcement, aided by Pennsylvania State Police following a distress call about an active assault in progress within the 200 block of Carbon Street. Surveillance footage captured a male figure, later identified as Moyer, emerging from the rear of Whitehead's home. Figure's attire was notably consistent with the Scream movie character. Adding a surreal layer to the already grim event, Whitehead was swiftly transported to St. Luke's Hospital Carbon campus, but was pronounced dead, having suffered multiple wounds, including a significant head injury and cuts indicative of a desperate defense. Bless his heart, man. In the aftermath, police quickly zeroed in on Moyer. Found in a residence nearby, his apprehension followed bizarre communications with the police where he levied accusations against Whitehead. Previous statements to his sister revealed Moyer's harbored intentions to kill Whitehead, shedding light on a premeditated malice. As the community grapples with this real life horror, authorities have secured the weapons and the Scream costume, underscoring the chilling premeditation of Moyer's actions as he faces homicide charges with a preliminary hearing set to determine the progression of his trial. There's no call for it, man. No call for it. You gotta be a fucked up individual to do some shit like this. My thoughts just go out to his family, man. That is just a brutal, brutal way for anybody to go. Anybody to go. And like I said earlier in the video, I just can't grasp how someone can do such a thing. Like I said, I've been a horror fan for well over 30 years. Well over 30 years. and never was I influenced to ever do something like this. The only thing I was ever influenced from horror movies to do was actually make my own horror movie and try to do special effects and different things like that. That's what influenced me, not to go out and delete somebody. I don't know, man. This is a evil, evil world we live in. But like I said, my thoughts go out to his family in this time, and Mr. Moyer, have fun in prison. They really gonna love you. But anyway, guys, been your old buddy John. I'll see you again next time.